Hey, good afternoon. It's February 7th, 2023. Got a few hours left in the auction of this 1985 380 SE. Right now, I'm just taking the rebuilt cruise control amplifier from Programa over to my mechanic to install. So by the time the auction ends, the cruise control module will be being installed. Programa is a great company. I've been doing a lot of business with them for many years. If you use them to rebuild any of your control units, just remember to send back the core. They give you money back on the core, and it's great because it ensures that the next person that has the same issue that you have has an option to have that repaired. So once again, it's February 7th, 2024. I'm going to take this car for one last final quick drive. Actually, it's not the final drive. I got to drive it back for my mechanic tomorrow. But the auction ends in a few hours. I want to wish everyone the best of luck. Hey, good afternoon. It's about 6 after 1 on February 7th. Just bringing this 1985 Mercedes-Benz 380 SE W126 over to my mechanic to have the cruise control amplifier installed. Car presently has 63,310 miles. Coming up for auction in a few hours. The auction is ending in a little over 2 hours, and so got to get that cruise control amplifier installed prior to the new owner taking possession of the vehicle. I'm also just going to run it over to Wawa and check all the tire pressures, because it's the winter here in New Jersey, and good practice. Usually on my personal vehicles, I check the tire pressure on them once a month this time of year with the cold weather. But actually, it's a pretty nice day today here in New Jersey. 8.5 degrees Celsius. So the temperature gauge on this car is in Celsius. Not entirely sure what that equates to, but actually for a February day, it's actually pretty nice. Not liking all this dust getting on my car, which will no longer be my car today. So the auction ends in about 2 hours. No reserve auction. Car sells to the highest bidder. Very, very nice car. Runs and drives fantastic. And it's a good auction. A lot of great commentary. A lot of discussions about 126 model cars, and investing money in them, annually. On any 20+ year old car, there is going to be maintenance costs on any car, and whether or not you want to do a full-blown restoration on a Mercedes-Benz car, that's really up to the owner. It's an interesting discussion. I've been asked to assist with restorations on some cars in the past that, I spoke with the owner, and I just didn't feel that it was a wise investment to go that crazy in, restoring a car if it's that far away from the finish line. Usually when you have cars that, have some small minor cosmetic needs, absolutely, I think it's worth it to invest the money to make the car more beautiful. But when you restore a vintage Mercedes-Benz car, you can be way upside down in it in no time if the condition is not close to the finish line. So that's kind of my opinion on a lot of these, no matter what the make and model. I don't care if it's a 190 SL, 280 SL, or if it's a W126. If the car is that far from the finish line, I wouldn't purchase it as a restoration project. If you already own it, a family member, you inherited the car, and the car has sentimental reasons, I can understand investing time and money. But when it comes to restoration, you know, I kind of, being a reseller, I have a different perspective than someone who is sentimentally and emotionally attached to a vehicle. So I always say, if you're looking to restore like a vintage 190 SL or a 280 SL, I say you're better off paying a little bit more up front, getting a better car that's closer to the finish line, for 3 reasons. One, cost. You're going to spend a lot less money. 2, time. It's going to take a lot less time to get yourself to the finish line where you'll be able to drive and enjoy the car. And 3, make sure you have people that are competent in performing the restoration. You don't want somebody who's going to guess and, you know, who's not very familiar with the car. They may not know how to properly restore things correctly. So that's my video for today. I got the auction ending in a few hours, and just want to wish everyone the best of luck. It's a really super nice car. I think the new owner will be very pleased.